Good Sunday, everyone. What a difference 24 hours makes. One minute I'm telling you all to take cover, and the next minute I'm telling you all to get ready to make a snowman. So that's winter in Tennessee. That's why this is my favorite month of the year. You just don't know what you're going to get. So tonight, this is tonight's weather map, and we have an area of low pressure that is developing to our southeast, and this is tapping into all kinds of Gulf moisture. This is a Gulf low. And it's one of those perfect unions, folks, that we rarely see around here these days, where you got all this warm, moist air coming up from the Gulf. And the Gulf of Mexico, much of the water of the Gulf is the warmest we've ever seen it for this time of the year. And we got all kinds of cold air coming in from the north, and it's the perfect union right here on the Cumberland Plateau. That's one reason why snowfall totals have been bumped up by the Weather Service. They were saying 1 to 2 inches. Now they're saying 2 to 3 inches. And I agree. I have felt that way since this started yesterday, that we were going to get more than 1 to 2. The big question mark is, though, it has been so mild this entire month. Not just yesterday, where we got to 72 degrees and broke a record high, but this whole month has been mild for the most part. So ground temperatures are warm. Everything's warm. So how long is it going to take before the snow can stick? Now, elevated surfaces, tree branches, power lines, your car, the roof of your house, stuff like that should collect snow pretty quickly, because temperatures are going to drop below freezing pretty quickly. I'm making this a little after 1 p.m. and I'm already 43 degrees and dropping, so it'll be colder than that by the time you watch this. We'll see how this goes. Now, this is tonight's map, and yesterday I told you all if you wanted severe weather, you needed to be southeast of the area of low pressure. Well, let's switch gears and I'll tell you where you need to be to get snow. You need to be northwest of the area of low pressure, which is exactly where we're going to be tonight as this moves through. And again, it's one of those what has become unusual around here. One of the better combinations of moisture with the cold air. If only our ground weren't so warm, we would really be on track for a big snow. But 2 to 3 inches is a good snow for us anymore these days. But over in the mountains of on the North Carolina, Tennessee mountains, could be blizzard conditions later tonight. So close to a foot of snow expected, maybe even more than that on the higher peaks. So it's going to be quite the winter weather event. But again, what a difference this 24 hours period has made. But we've seen crazy times like this before. So here's the current radar. Again, this is a little after 1 p.m. Right about 1 p.m. I guess when I screenshot this. And this is Nashville. At that time they were 39 degrees with rain, about getting ready to mix over. We're over here, of course, on the Cumberland Plateau. You can hardly see my markings there, but that's okay. Here's Nashville for reference. So, and look at this. This is Memphis. They were 30 degrees with snow, and there's upper 20s filtering in. So cold air is definitely on the way, and that cold air is going to meet up with that moisture. It makes for some pretty big snowflakes. This could be one of those snow events, folks, that's very pretty, like where it lays on the tree branches and whatnot. So, because it's going to be a wetter snow. So it could end up being a very pretty snow. So I'll have a spot on my Facebook page where you can post your pictures. So I definitely want to see those pictures. Snowbirds, we've waited too long. It's January the 2nd, and we're going to see our first, at least for me, this will be my first snowflakes of this season. I know some of you all messaged me a while back, and we're up at like 2 o'clock in the morning and saw a snow flurry or two, but this is wild that we have to wait till January the 2nd to see our first snowflakes, to see any accumulation whatsoever. So it's been a very mild fall. It's been a mild start to the winter for sure. We broke a record high yesterday of 72. And nearly had tornadoes over it. So we'll take the wintry weather. I think we're ready for a break from the storms, and we're going to see this break from the storms last for a while. We at least have this whole week to not worry about thunderstorms and severe weather, so that's good. So for a lot of us, so get a little bit of a break there. So, but folks, I'll be watching this. I'll be tracking it all as it moves across the state and give you some updates as time goes along. Just to be safe if you're out tonight. Don't be fooled by the warm temperatures we've had, because some of the snow could not come down at a rate at times to where it maybe even temporarily sticks to roadways, especially bridges and overpasses. And if you slip on that, it doesn't matter that it was melted 10 minutes later. It matters that you slipped on it when it was there. So just be careful if you're out and about, and have fun. Get ready to have some fun in the snow. I'll go on my blog site and I'll post the recipe for snow cream just in case we get enough to make some snow cream. I'm ready for it, folks. I'm telling you. But anyway, so you all just have fun in the snow, and I'll keep you posted. Just keep it right here at meteorologistsmart.com.